So we had Kevin Durant injuring himself before his first home game against, the Thunder, and that's just goddamn. That it feels like KD, Steph, and LeBron all are going just injury after injury, right? Every once in a while, all of three of them are healthy, and then one of them gets injured, and one of them gets injured, and one of them gets injured. Man, they are old, but this was just really unfortunate, man. KD slipped during warmups, ankle tweak. Like you can see, there is concern within the organization that it's grade 2 sprain, and he could miss the remainder of the regular season and start of the playoffs potentially, which is not ideal to say the least, right? But well, what can you do? Really, it's just sad because, well, yeah, I mean, you want to see these best guys play, and these freaky, unfortunate injuries just suck ass. There's not much more me to add, but I just wanted to inform you that all of you probably already know, right? But it's nasty. There is some hope, of course, though, that it's a lesser tweak than they are expecting, and he could maybe be back in 1 or 2 weeks, because some ankle tweaks work like that, right? But we'll have to wait and see until there's something official. He's getting the MRI today. As soon as it is posted, I'll post it in the community if I'm still awake, because God knows if it's not 3 a.m. here and they say Kevin Durant hurt for how long. But yeah, the Suns then had to, of course, play the game against the Thunder, and Devin Booker was absolutely sensational. Here he pulls up over Isaiah Joe, and he was just on one, man. He's just such a great offensive player. It's nasty. He just has a lot of moves in his bag, and when you give him this much time, I mean, the Thunder, to be fair, were without Shea and Jalen Williams, which is a lot, and they were on a back-to-back night, and it looked like that. Even though they did make it interesting at the start of the second quarter, but after making it a 6-point game here, it was more so, about the Suns just not blowing this, because, well, the defense was horrible. I don't know how do you leave Book open, especially when he had 30 points at this point. After this, he had 30 points. And he just kind of, not sleepwalked, but he got himself a 44-piece. Here he goes, making it a 14-point game at the end of the third quarter. He got his 44-piece in that fourth quarter. Great game from Book. He's going to have to do a lot more of that if they want to, get the best spot possible. CP3 had a really good game. Shout out to him. Normally, I don't like to say, but he did have a really good game. Terence Ross had his best game as a Sun. 24.6 of 10 shooting in 23 minutes, man. 23. Shout out Mike. And overall, just the starters were sensational defensively, which is great to see. The defense is not as horrible as, a lot of us would have thought overall. Without KD even. And the bench, Terence Ross goes off. All you need, kinda sometimes, right? But obviously, this win has some sour taste to it with the injury news and everything, unfortunately. What can you do, though? As Lou Dort, is that a point talking about the Thunder? They were on a back-to-back. Nobody really did anything. They looked tired. Defensively, they played really weirdly. Didn't communicate properly, it felt like, because they usually do communicate and switch almost everything. And I don't know, they were all over the place tonight, Let's just scratch that. Let's give a shout out to Usman Dieng with 12.7 rebounds. Shout out to the Rook. Shout out to Lindy Waters with 23 points. Shout out to him. And shout out to Olivier Sarr for getting some playing time in the NBA. Shout out to these guys.